together. It's kind of crazy because we have a young drummer named Amir, who I saw at a venue, and I just thought he was amazing. And he was just one of those players that I heard, and I was like, he's got something special. It's like a diamond in the rough. We're still working together on a lot of stuff. And Lex, we have Lex on the synthesizer, which we just brought him in. So it's a new addition, fantastic player. And I think now we're finding our sound together. So it's coming together real nice. I was talking to a Khalil Gibran book and was thinking about something, about trying to figure out what I was going to call the direction, and then it was like Navegante. Came into my head right then and there. So it was the next morning I figured it all out. That was it. There's two parts to it. The two verses talk on two different parts. One is about a specific relationship I've had with several. It's like a community, so I've had a relationship with the community, and I always wondered why we couldn't unify. And it was very difficult to bring everybody together. It's not an easy thing. And the second verse talks about the reason why people can't get together a lot of the times is because in their own head they have dealings with all these issues from their past and growing up. Whatever these triggers are for your own head and what makes you make decisions. So there's all these lyrics that talk about your own decision-making process and what leads you this way or what leads you that way. So one is about what makes us all not able to unify and achieve together, and the other is basically it's because it's in your own head, but you got to deal with all these issues. You have to deal with your own issues first. Deal with your ego, and then move forward. So it's that. There's a lot of different motivations. Usually inspiration is found in a lot of different places. I just kind of, wherever it comes, is what happens. The last song that we played tonight, woke up one morning and it just all popped in my head, 100%. I don't know how, but it makes sense why it all comes together. It's just, but it just happens like that. You can't really time it or say I'm gonna do this. Like it just kind of comes together. This particular tune I'm talking about has a mix of Afro-Cuban rumba music with funk, backbeat, bounce music, So how that comes together in one morning that I wake up hearing the whole song, I don't know. So it's not really, it's a random process, but it's fun, you just gotta catch it when it comes. If someone said something about poetry once in writing, I heard is like she said that I forget. I think it was maybe it was my answer, maybe it wasn't. But they were in the field. When they feel inspiration comes, they feel like they're in a field, and they feel a wind coming in the distance. So when it comes, they run inside. They go inside and they try and capture it before the wind passes. Because inspiration is a small window. It's a very small window. And learning to capture inspiration is that's a very thing that separates great songwriting from anything else. I feel, and I'm still working on it myself. You know, I think everybody, you find your methods to capture your inspiration.
Starts with the heart. To be able to perform live. That's the advice to give everybody is when you go out live, to go out with your heart as well. It's amazing because without your heart, you won't be able to fulfill the show. The show requires feeling, heart, and dedication. Without heart, you don't have life. So you have to bring that to the stage. I would have liked to perform with, I would have loved to have performed with Michael Jackson, Chaka Khan, Stevie Wonder, Carlos Santana, Prince, Larry Graham, Grand Central Station, Sly and the Family Stone.
I was gonna say that.
Earth, Wind and Fire, just a lot of artists from the 70s, a lot of artists from the 70s and the 60s, just the funk era, the soul era, just musicians who could get together back then at that time and just make music with what they had. I would love to have work with any of that.
People I would like to work with or would have liked to work with, I think Fonny All-Stars from the 70s, you know, also them. They were great. A fantastic Latin ensemble from New York that brought all this Latin music together. And also up today, I want to, and I'm striving to work. It's in the works to work with like Jay-Z. You know, I really want to make that happen. I'm pushing to make it work. And Black Thought from the Roots, I'm also pushing to make that happen, you know. And there's great groups, also rock groups like Radiohead that I would love to just perform with, you know, in terms of like opening for them or anything like that, you know. You know, it's very eclectic, you know. There's artists like Tego Calderon from Puerto Rico, who's also fantastic. And yeah. There's more, but you know, that's it. That's even nice for
that's
right now.
Day one.
Yeah.
Don't leave me out here in the cold. I'm just like you.